Hey guys, just thought I would do a update video on the 1964 Fuji Motor Go-Devil mini bike. Made some quite significant progress on it, although it's still quite a ways from completion, but just wanted to give you an update on how things are progressing. So the number one thing is got the frame back from the powder coaters, and it's looking really looks. I think it looks really good. So really quite happy with that. Thanks to Pacific Bending here in Maple Ridge for doing the great job on doing a few minor repairs to the powder to the frame, and also doing the powder coating. On the original frame, it had a big whammy right here. As well as a couple of other dings and dangs, which they completely fixed and powder coated it. So really great work there. I'd taken the old engine off. This is actually not the engine that was on the bike when I got it. When I got the bike, it came with a spare engine, and so this engine's got quite a bit better compression. So I've cleaned it up and took a few pieces and parts off and sandblasted and painted them. So the muffler, sandblasted that, and also the engine mount here, sandblasted that, and then I painted them, and got them reinstalled there. Also, the original I'll say plastic floorboards here. The original floorboard on it was really DOA, so went down to industrial plastics and paint and got a new piece of plastic there and cut it out using the old one as a template, and thinking that's looking pretty decent. And a few other things going on with the bike right now. There's actually a down tube here, that piece, a threaded down tube, and I may insert a picture of it in after I finish this video so you can see what I'm talking about. That's actually broken in half. So I've actually got the same guys that did the frame for me to take a look at fixing that up. Maybe it may even require creating a new part, but that's a bit of an issue, but it's in progress. The original tires and original wheels were looking very sad. Now this is the original. This is the front tire, and that's the original rim. But what I did is I took it all apart, sandblasted the rim, and then painted it, put new bearings in it, and it's looking quite good. Had a little bit of a challenge finding the right size tires, but interesting, found them on AliExpress very reasonably too, I might add. So picked those up. I still have the rear tire out in the garage because I still got work to do on cleaning all of that up. I've not done that wheel yet. So that's all needs to be done, as well as the rear sprocket and really the whole rear wheel assembly. All of that needs to be cleaned up, so that's probably going to be my next thing to do. The other thing that I did was actually have the handlebars re-chromed, and as you can see, they look fantastic. So those handlebars I had re-chromed at a place in Burnaby called Dependable Plating. They did a super good job, and I also had the rear shock covers done as well. So yeah, rear shock covers and handlebars completely redone, so that's great. The other thing that I figured I needed, now I'm not taking that rear wheel apart as I'd mentioned, but I did figure I needed new brake shoes. And so anyways, that was another thing, brake shoes for this thing. I thought, okay, that's going to be hard. But I looked on AliExpress and amazingly was able to pick these up. Now, I'm saying that now, although I haven't fit them. On the next video, I'll hopefully have that done to confirm they actually fit. But I am pretty darn certain those are going to be the exact ones, and they were ridiculously reasonable. Ridiculously reasonable. I won't say how much because nobody will believe me. Just believe me, they were incredibly cheap, and actually got here quick. From AliExpress, I thought it would be a while, but it was not even a week and a half, and they were sitting on my front porch. So pretty amazing stuff. There's other stuff too, but I think that, oh yeah, actually the seat pan. I need to, big shout out to Gary and also to a gentleman by the name of Mike who came up with this idea for creating the new seat pan. Followed his instructions that I received via email from Gary to to actually do up this seat pan here, which is comprised of three pieces of very thin 1/16 inch plywood. I believe it's 1/16. I may not be exactly right, but ridiculously thin plywood. It's actually door sheeting that I then smeared glue all over, and you actually saw that in the previous video. But this is the end result after all the clamps are off. And so quite happy with that. I have been down to an upholstery shop and going to get that into the upholstery shop to have that made into a new seat shortly here, probably in about the third or fourth week of May. It's a boat shop that normally does boat seats. It does an amazing job, but as you can appreciate, this time of year they're pretty busy, so it's going to go in near the end of May to get the seat done. I'm not in a big hurry, so that's totally good for me. So the next step, as I mentioned, is to get that whole tire, rear tire, and wheel assembly done up as well. I'm gonna get that part back from that's replaceable and actually start fitting in the bearings and get all that set up in the front end here as well. So that's probably the things that are on the next bit of the agenda, but just wanted to give everybody a bit of a heads up. Unfortunately, I haven't been doing videos as I go. I'm not very good at this stuff, but wanted to show you the progress that I'm making here anyways, and that it is coming along. So hope everybody out there is doing super good. Would really appreciate your comments and guidance on things to watch for, things to do, things to not do. So please do leave a comment, and if you like this video, please hit that like button. I would really appreciate that, and you could even hit the subscribe button too if you wanted to. So thanks very much, everybody. Hope everybody's having a tremendous day, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one.